takes a community, a village to raise a family, but a community to raise the people and to pull people together. And we are indeed a community and a family, and it's all extended. If you don't believe it, just put your hands out. Just look at the million that's running through us, and it just says the original people are here. That's why you have what you have. The meeting is going to start now with the goals of this town hall meeting are going to be presented to you by Brother Sean Robinson. And Sean, that's my partner. That's my partner. I tell you, if the Lord didn't bless me with a natural son, had he done that, I'd take this joker any minute, and I have taken him anyway. Man can love a man as a son, and I give him all the respect. His mind is right, it's clear, and it's future there. I'm an OG. We promised 10, and I'm real close to the 10 part of that 3 score. Okay, but Sean, he's a serious entrepreneur who grew up first in a part of life, in part of his life, in poverty-stricken, as he says, the dirty South, in a small town called Port Arthur, Texas. He migrated to the aggressive streets, actually, of East Oakland, California in the 80s. He is a survivor and a thriver, born into a very dysfunctional family, full of physical violence, mental abuse, and emerged by the grace of God, renewed through the 20 years of personal development that he's taken upon himself. He's a strong leader and a visionary within this community. He operates with integrity first and foremost. He was part of the show called Marathon of Excellence back in 2014. That was a competition to find the best of the best talent in the entire United States of America, where a call to action went out for the top network marketers, speakers, authors, and coaches in the nation. Only 126 people were chosen out of 1,200 individuals through video auditions. Sean was chosen. He has over 8 years in the mortgage industry, 8 years again coaching, training, 15 years in IT and tech. He's been a mindset coach for the past 5 years. He is a major people person, that's for doggone sure, which is unmatched intuition in his readings and situations that people have that go on. And he likes to call himself Wolf, because he figures he's got that wolf instinct. And you know, you can't mess with a wolf. Something came across the other day. You go to the circus, you got lions, you got tigers, right? And they out there, they train, they jump through the hoops in the fire and all that stuff. You have never seen a wolf in a circus. They can't be. They don't hold back. They leaders. They alpha males. That's just it. He is fully self-employed with 6 different companies, contracted with 3 other companies, being his that he created himself. He's been tracking, quote, the real economy for the past 10 years through unconventional leading economic data and his own research. He's one of the best underground coaches and trainers in the black community, and is focused on rebuilding the village with his latest business venture, the Bay Area Black Community Organization, which here we are here right now. His fiery passion is only matched by his sharp instincts and the charismatic approach that that young man has to life. I give to you, my friend, my buddy, Mr. Sean Robinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you can make it. And wow, that was pretty good. Brother Marshall. Give it Brother Marshall, man. He did an amazing job. You can't follow that, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, so today I thought about it. I'm going to be unscripted today. I didn't write no speeches. I got a few notes I want to make sure I stay on track for what I want to talk about. Because what's going on today, you guys, man, the black community is burning. You know, the black community is burning. Oh, I'm crying now. I'm crying. She get emotional. The black community is burning. And it don't seem like nobody really cares. You know, like for example, today, this call went out for about over 300-400 people. And I was at the fight last week, Mayweather and Pacquiao, at another church. They had it open for the public, and man, it was standing room only. Do you realize that? People with canes, wheelchairs, everybody was there. But let me ask you a question. It's going to be more, but you know, I'm just telling the goals right now, so I can tell the part later. But what is it going to take for us to take our community seriously? That's my question. What's it going to take? What if I told you that within 2 weeks' time, no, let's just say, just give you a month, I'll make it easy. Within 1 month's time, we're going to have the biggest earthquake that California has ever seen. What if I told you that? Okay, and you only got 1 day, Saturday, May 16th, to prepare yourself and your family. You have to come to this one place, Williams Chapel Baptist Church, 1410 10th Avenue, East 14 10th Ave. You have to come 1 day to get the proper training, proper education to protect you and your family. Let me put that on Facebook, put that on a flyer, and you know it was real. 1 month's time. How many folks think will be here right now? Anybody?
You couldn't keep them out.
It wouldn't even be, it'd be like a government cheese line outside. So my question to you is, see, I'm the type of person, like, the way I grew up, you know, in very trying times. I never knew how my father would come home today. He's going to whip us today, beat us that day. You know, alcohol is powerful. Like Rick James said, cocaine is a heck of a drug. Alcohol is too. So my question is this. Do we really believe we have a problem in the community? Do we really? Because I've seen my people and people I love and respect who are smart business people don't show up to events to better their community. And the question I have for people is, if you're not going to do it, the baby boomers, they try to do it, but they made some mistakes, but it's natural, it happens. The new generation is crazy. They don't fear anyone, but they have no direction. So what's going to happen in 20 years from now? See, I'm considering myself still a young man, but I'm 42, okay? And I know it's a gap in the community. When the brothers leave out of the high-paying government jobs, I think 50% or so is in government jobs, the other 25% is in private sector, and the rest of that is in service and whatever. What's going to happen, my brothers out here and sisters out here in the community who have got the high-paying level jobs, when they retire finally, because my brother Marshall retired early. He was a smart man. He got a good thing. 55, right, Marsh?
That's right.
They got people right now in the community. They're still working. I'm just going to show you the projection. I'm a visionary. It's not very many visionaries left in the community. And what I see is this. If Marsh retired early at 55, and Marsh, what, 67 right now?
Yeah.
The people, baby boom of his generation, Brother Richard, how old are you, Brother Richard Nelson? 65. I look at it like this, in real numbers. Maybe another 10 years. If you ain't, broken down with, some serious health problems or whatever, maybe another 10 years that they could stand in those high-paying jobs in a position of oversight and a direction and power to mentor the next generation. Okay? Stay with me. So, if they got, at best, 10 more years, what does that leave the community? Just think about that. See, this is the thing people don't think about. What does that leave us when the economy is due to crash again very shortly? And they're going to shed black America first. They're going to give people early pensions. Ain't going to be good like Brother Marshall had. And your grandmother, who didn't set up for retirement, I went to a retirement convention, retirement convention 2015 last week. And I tell you what, the room was not full. And the brothers brought me, said, with some stats said, African Americans, I don't usually like to use that, I call black folks, okay, I ain't with that African American thing. Black folks, 72% of black folks are relying on Social Security to take care of them when they retire. So I'm just painting a picture for you guys. So in 10 years at best, they can stay in the job market. Who's stepping in those shoes when they leave? And I hate to tell you, I'm just going to be real. Today I'll be raw. Because the last person we had, maybe people really wasn't getting it. Because I'm going to go real. I'm going to go raw with you guys today because it's that serious. And take that back to your groups. Put your video, do what you got to do because this is serious. In 10 years' time, when they shed our marketplace, they're going to shed it way before then. I'm just giving an example of those who can stay in that long, who have a little power going on. 10 years' time, they shed the marketplace. There's no young black sisters and brothers stepping in those shoes. It's going to be Asian, white, and some Hispanics who are bilingual and got decent degrees. They don't want to hire us, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want to hire us. I'm just going to be real with you. They don't want to hire us. And I'm in a position that I work with the young, what they call millennials of society today. I was talking to a Chinese man. He's 21, okay? At 21 years old, his mom and dad in China sent him to school. He went first to the UK, right? He went and got his bachelor's degree over there. Now understand, we speak a different language. We got British English, we got English, American English, right? So first he speaks Mandarin from his country. Then he goes, his parents send him money. His education is not an option, that's just automatic. It's like breathing for them. Sends him to the UK. Now he speaks UK-based English. Now he got a bachelor's degree. Then he says, you know what, I want to try out, I want to be in America, I'm going to try a fast-track program, master's degree program in San Francisco, 1-year program. So getting ready to finish that, this man is 21 years old. He speaks British English, American English, Mandarin, Cantonese, and he has a bachelor's degree and a master's degree coming out at 22 years old. Now you tell me, see this is serious, people don't get it because it hurt you at home. When he gets 22 years old, he's more qualified than majority of black folks in our community. Names of black folks who got all that done at 22. It might happen, but it's very, very rare. I got folks in my community, they play video games still at 25. Living at home with their mom and dad. Am I talking to you guys? Am I talking to myself here? 25, 30 years old. Yeah. So not only is the police trying to wipe us out, we are facing underprivileged, uneducated black folks in our community. What does that look like in real terms? Most of our families are separated. We got mom and kids over here. Dad's, if he's not in prison, he don't have the jobs. They won't hire him. He can have the skill. They still don't want to hire him. The influx of immigrants coming to this country is non-stop. So, baby boomers retiring. At best, 10 more years for the few to be in retirement. Young Asian Americans, young white affluent Americans, a few Hispanic Americans are now making decisions to hire people that look like them. You gotta understand. And the whole reason, our sisters, we love y'all to death. Y'all are getting actually educated degrees 2 to 1 on us. But it's a system, you gotta understand, they'll put you guys ahead of us for a reason. Because when a sister have a man that don't have a job, he can't find work, he can have a degree or not, but nobody's paying him. The inclination of what you see on TV in our white supremacist society is to say your man ain't worth nothing. Think about it, that's projected out there. So if some of us buy into that, we don't have a family no more. So who's left to build a community? We got brothers, I go to a lot of churches, I go visit a lot of people, and the churches do not have young black men in it. I'm just going to tell you. Where are they? They're in the street, they're trying to get a job, depressed at home playing video games. I'm just saying. Most of them are in those categories. So it's a game they're playing. For myself, I was in the IT field, contract work. They are a new thing now. Okay, they can't really discriminate against you by being black. But what they can do is, okay, have them come in, we want to meet them, we just want to meet them. I sit in the office, nice clean suit, sharp, and I'm about my business. Marshall tell you, I know my stuff. So I go in there, right? I'm sitting down. I'm waiting in the room with some nice little Hispanic lady, talking to her, she's cool. I'll wait to get the lady, we'll get the recruiter, we'll go get her, she'll be right. She comes in, Asian American. This is what she does. Okay. You see that first look? She like, she saw my resume and thinking she gonna see somebody white in here. She came in like, oh, and she. But see, I am a master at body language. This is what I do. I'm a master at body. You can't fool me forever. I spend time with you. My mind, I just calculate naturally, because in my household coming up, I better know how my father's doing when he hit the door. I better know about how he's doing that day to work with the man. I better know. If he got a Bible in his hand, we're going to go to the room. We ain't coming out for a while. Let that wear. Get him a nap. If you get a nap in, me and my mama, we got a chance. Man, brothers, we got a chance. Because if he come in the room, he wants to vent, he coming with them things. So I'm just telling you, that's why my instinct is real animalistic. I can, in my wordplay, I understand the talk, the side talk, the in-between talk. They're trying to get rid of the box right now. Ban the box. So they can't, check the box and say you have a felony or whatever and get you a job. That might work, that may not work. Because when you show up, see, this is the thing, people don't understand kinship. Even our community, we don't get it. Nobody knew that racism was still a problem. And a lot of people, young people, they didn't see that. They wasn't here with Martin Luther King and whatnot. They wasn't here for that. They don't know that we had a problem in this country until Barack Obama got in the office. And let me just tell you something. You gotta read between the lines. Joe Masson on Sirius Radio says you gotta listen with a third ear, and you gotta look with a third eye. President Barack Obama, whether he did for us or not, I don't think he did, but he did for America as a whole. Probably the best president they ever gonna have. But let me just say, he was not pro-black. He was taking care of the business that got him in the office. He did a few things for me. He did what he can, blended it in for everybody. But let me show you something. That's not even the real problem. The real problem is this. We saw, everybody saw black, good looking, and I ain't gay. Black, good looking, articulate, top of his class, Harvard education, right? Am I right? Political major, if I'm wrong, am I wrong?
You're right, go ahead.
Everything that meant something, they say, in this American dream, fallacy. Everything. Good looking, he got a wife, he ain't got no baby mamas nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Wife, they still together, So, you tell me, as a president of the United States of America, the disrespect that man had to deal and endure, and still enduring. People would have got fired talking to him the way they do, like they did George Bush, let people go. They still got jobs. The monkey, this, you that. So you tell, here's my point. The black community, this is a movement. It don't look that great now because our people is sleeping. We got to wake them up. Because I'm going to tell you something. If that man could grace to that kind of power and still disrespected, he's still a nigga to them. He's still a nigga to them. So what choice, what chance do your children have? You're going to send your kids, people are doing it every day. You send your kids to these schools, the little white schools or whatever, to get this education, to do what? Yeah, go in corporate America to go build somebody else's dream. What you should be doing, what our baby boomers, brothers and sisters should have done, those who had children, should have said, son, daughter, I love you. Get the best education you can, but here's what you do. Like the Asian people do, like the Hispanic people do. Go there, learn the game. 5 years. Then we're going to create a business and build it at home with our community. Okay? Had we done that, we won't be relying upon people, white America, to give us a job. A lot of people don't see what's happening right now. I'm watching it because I'm in certain positions that I can see things happening based on the people that I know and I mix with. And I'm going to tell you, our people were caught up in entertainment. It's a game. They're changing the rules to the game, reversing things back in history while we watch TV, Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of whoever, Scandal, all these little sitcoms keep us busy. People say, I don't have time. I don't got time. Let's take that TV out your house. See how much time you got. Guarantee you, most folks who don't go to events like this, they watch probably like 4 to 6 hours of TV a day. Right? So what's going to happen? Bring it home to you. When we don't have those jobs, people are empowered to give us jobs right now. Once that power is gone, once they shed the black community, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to shed the black community. Let me just tell you. when Obama leaves office, or even before, they're going to lay the hat. And I'm telling you, I'm watching for 10 years now, you got kids, you better start preparing yourself. You better have food backed up, you better have water backed up, and if you get to the iron, you better have that too. And I'm going to tell you why, because once our community that is dysfunctional right now, a lot of the young men out here don't have father figures. Those are the ones running the streets looking to do whatever. Sisters out here, educated or not, it ain't gonna matter. When you're at home with your kids, no man's protecting you. You ain't got no hold in your back. You gotta handle your business because they coming in. Because when the food gets short in the black community, which is gonna be, they showing you on TV with these militarized stuff. I'm gonna show you that video later about what they have. This is for us. I don't know if you noticed that. They showing you on TV because the media arm is controlled by the 1%. They're showing you the things they have to use against you. People watching it happen, but they're showing you the arm. They say, this is what we're going to do later. So when gentrification is done, I'm here to tell you, they're coming in. Curfews, martial law, Ferguson, riots, that's just stimulating you. See, look at those Negroes out there. You see them? They're wild, they're animals. So we got to get rid of them. We don't need them no more. See? People don't understand this. At no time in history were we least important at this point.